request of the Palestinians for statehood in the UN. We had a session with the General Assembly in the UN, and for us it was we think that it will bring damage to the peace process. It will damage the Palestinians and the Israelis. And Abu Mazen decided to change the rules of the game, and because we had some kind of process that started in the Oslo Agreement, and it was clear to us that the peace agreement, a real peace agreement, can be achieved just by direct negotiations. But the Palestinians chose to go to the UN. They gave up the option of negotiations, and we have been calling the Palestinians to join us to the negotiation table for years. The Prime Minister, Mr. Netanyahu, for 2 years, and it didn't happen yet. I mean, we didn't have serious talks between us and the Palestinians yet. We think that the Palestinians are doing that because they want to put more pressure on Israel. They want to isolate Israel because in their perspective, if they get the non-full membership statehood in the UN, it will be in the General Assembly, not in the Security Council, then they can apply to the ICC, to the International Criminal Court, and against Israel. So we think that this is what they are trying to do. They are not really thinking about state or statehood, real statehood, by going to the UN, because actually nothing will be changed on the ground, and everything will be the same. Today we have a situation where the quartet had a proposal for the Palestinians and to the Israelis to go back to the negotiation table and to discuss a future peace agreement. The Israeli government accepted this call, and we say that we are ready to start these negotiations. The Israeli Prime Minister is calling Abu Mazen to meet, and he said that in Arabiya TV, he said that in the UN, he said to Abu Mazen that he is ready to meet him whatever he wants, whenever he wants. And but the Palestinians, the last let's say 2 years, singling out one issue, and just to remind you that we have a lot of issues that stand between us and the Palestinians. But the Palestinians trying to single out one issue and saying and putting it as a precondition for any talks in the future, and saying that this is and I'm talking about the settlement. This is the obstacle for peace in the Middle East, which is not true, because we have the conflict long time before the first settlement. The second thing is that we withdrew from Gaza totally. We evacuated all settlements in Gaza, all settlers, in a very painful step that the Israeli government took. And we didn't receive any peace from Gaza. We received more than 10,000 missiles from Hamas. And the third thing is that we have a lot of issues to discuss. And we need to reach a comprehensive agreement between us and them. In our opinion, the main question, the fundamental question for peace in the future between us and the Palestinians is the recognition, of the Palestinians of the right of Israel to exist, of the two-state solution. We want to see that the Palestinians say that clearly to the international press, but also to the people in the West Bank and Gaza, that we want two-state solution. Because some of the Palestinian leaders, they will speak in the Washington Post or international press, and they will say we would like two-state solution, but when they go back to the West Bank and Gaza, and we are also hearing what they are saying there, they are talking in a very different way. And this is the main problem that stands between us and the peace and the Palestinians for peace. Thank you very much. That's it, and I'll be happy to open it for discussion.
Last I I heard